Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are continuing on the right side of this box with 4 more packs. We've had a kind of weird selection of babies. We haven't seen the blue or the green. We've got mostly purples and reds. I see that we got a baby in here. Is it going to be a green or a blue? Flare Rock Soul, Leomon X Antibody, Kongumon, Kongu, not Kongumon, Death X Digivolution, Ebidramon, Pelomon, Monochromon, Dex Darugumon, Enchewomon X Antibody, Tumblemon, another black, Wergarurumon X Antibody. This is the second one we pulled this box. A play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 8,000 DP, Digivolve 0 from Wergarurumon. When Digivolving, unsuspend this Digimon. Then, if Wergarurumon or X Antibody is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to its owner's hand. This one you're going to more play for the stack and for the unsuspending than you are for the deleting of an opponent's level 4 or lower. Unless they do a thing like with Gallantmon where you can increase that level, this one's secondary effect is pretty meh to me. Metal Impulse, 6 play cost. Trash up to 3 cards from your hand. For each trash card by this effect, they Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. Then delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. Security, activate this card's main effect. It's a high cost. Put 1 in the side deck, maybe 2. I wouldn't put in the main deck because you are losing a lot of resources. As I said before, Purple's got a great thing now where they're playing cards from the trash. So this one isn't nearly as bad with those, but still, that's a hefty play cost. Next pack. We got a Gatomon X Antibody, X Digivolution, Piranhamon, Ninjamon, Salamon, Grizzlymon, Tesla Jellymon, Raijinmon, Panjamon X Antibody, Omni Shoutmon X Antibody, War Growlmon X Antibody. He is an 8 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 8,000 DP. Digivolve 0 from War Growlmon. When Digivolving until the end of your opponent's turn, 2 of their Digimon gain on deletion, lose 1 memory. Then if War Growlmon or X Antibody is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, choose any number of your opponent's Digimon whose total DP add up to 6,000 or less and delete them. So you could use this one as a play extender where you can Digivolve from War Growlmon and choose 2 of your opponent's Digimon because Digivolve 0 from War Growlmon. So you could choose 2 low ones like rookies, have them gain that ability, and then they add up to, like, each one's like 3,000. So then you get to delete both of them and you get to gain 2 memory. So you get to essentially play this down, delete 2 of your opponent's Digimon, gain the 2 memory, and draw a card from the Digivolution. That's a pretty nice play extender. I can see it being used in a Gallantmon deck. And then we got Dino Tigermon. 12 play costs, 4 Digivolution costs from green or blue, 12,000 DP. Digivolve 1 from Saber Leomon. When attacking, if a card with Leomon in its name or X Antibody is in its traits in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. Your turn once per turn. When an opponent's Digimon or Tamer becomes suspended, unsuspend this Digimon. This one's going to be played pretty nichely because you're going to need to play Saber Leomon to get its full effect for the Digivolve 1. Probably going to be seen in a Leomon deck. Not going to be that main level 6 Digimon. Like most decks, The two different ways that you can usually play a deck is you can have like a main mega. So you'd have like 4 copies of that and maybe 2 copies of something else. Or you could put 4 different or like 6 different megas in and kind of hedge your bets, kind of thing. That's more for like locals kind of thing where you're like, these are my favorites. But usually you want to have like a set idea of what your deck wants to do. The Dino Tigermon, that I can see is like you've got your main 4, and then you got 2 Dino Tigermons for those situations. On to the next pack. Starting out with a Tapermon, Vicious Mode, Quagamon X Antibody, Garurumon X Antibody, Eye of the Gorgon, Elecmon, Salamon X Antibody, Dracomon. We haven't pulled a lot of him. Probably because he's an uncommon. Okay. Diego, Agumon X Antibody, Jellymon, a 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 2000 DP. Your turn, once per turn, when you would play a blue Tamer, draw 1 card. Inherited effect, your turn, once per turn, when an effect adds a card to your hand, return one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon to its owner's hand. Stops a Rookie Rush, like I said before, I think. It's alright, probably a side deck, unless you're building a Jellymon kind of deck. And then we got Grademon. 8 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 8000 DP. When Digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with Alphamon in its name among them to your hand, and place 1 card with X Antibody in its traits among them under this Digimon at the bottom of its Digivolution cards. Trash the rest. Inherited effect, end of attack. If this Digimon has Alphamon in its name, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 5 or less. This one's really going to be used for the X Antibody Alphamon deck, so it's a very niche market for it. That said, in that niche market, I think this one is great with the other X Antibody cards. I also want to take a look at something real quick. So let's see. Common, 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 uncommon. Okay. Uncommon, uncommon. Okay, so it looks like the way the packs are set up, which I haven't noticed until now, is that we're going to get the commons, we're going to get the uncommons, we're going to get the rares, and then we're going to get a rare, and then we might get a super rare or secret rare. I like that. It's kind of ramping it up as you pull the cards out. Gazumon X Antibody, Toy Agumon, Ground Fang, Crabmon, Bearmon, Tiny Dino, Kosgamamon, Makomon being our uncommon, Mochimon being an uncommon, Gabumon X Antibody, TK and Izzy, 4 play cost. Start of your turn, if you have a level 5 or higher Digimon in play, gain 1 memory. If your opponent has a level 5 or higher Digimon in play, gain 1 memory. Your turn, when one of your opponent's Digimon, or when one of your Digimon Digivolves into a yellow or green Digimon, I can't talk right now. Start over from that. Your turn. When one of your Digimon Digivolves into a yellow or green Digimon, you may suspend this tamer to have one of your opponent's Digimon get minus 1000 DP until the end of your opponent's turn. Security, play this card without paying its memory cost. This is one of the muddly ones where it's like, what situation do you both have level 5s out? And then lowering your opponent's Digimon's power by 1000 is not great. He's alright. But again, yeah, pretty muddled. And we got a Metal Greymon X Antibody. 8 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 0 Digivolution from Metal Greymon. When Digivolving, this Digimon gains security attack +1 until the end of your opponent's turn. Then if this Digimon has Metal Greymon or X Antibody in its Digivolution cards, this Digimon gets plus 3000 DP until the end of your opponent's next turn. No inherited effect. It's alright. Definitely not going to make it into my Greymon, my Agumon, War Greymon kind of deck. He's fine, though. I do like the security attack +1, but that only lasts until the end of your opponent's turn. So, not too useful. Definitely meant for the decks with more cards in the stack. Because I think that there's a tamer or something that says, like, if this card has 5 or more Digimon in its stack, it gets security attack +1. So that would be useful for those situations. Anyways, that is that those 4 packs for this. We've got 4 packs left in here. We haven't seen the secret rare. We haven't seen a second alternate art. So either that's going to be in here, or I'm going to be pretty disappointed. And like, that's, I don't like that they got rid of the secrets guaranteed per box. If they did do that. Yeah. If you want to see me do anything else, build a certain deck, anything like that, leave a comment down below to let me know. If you enjoyed this video, give it a good old thumbs up. If you haven't, please do subscribe. It really does help. I really do appreciate it. And until then, I will see you next time.